Hi, today I'm going to show you an experiment that will make Rick Sanchez once looks like a great disaster. In this video, I'm going to show you the experiment of the inflatable dollar balloons. So let's get started. So the material we're gonna need in order to make this experiment are 2 PET bottles, 200 milliliters of white vinegar, which we're gonna use from this white vinegar, a measuring cup, small balloons, the baking soda, and finally a teaspoon. So my hypothesis for this experiment is if we pour more tablespoons of baking soda inside the bottle, then the balloon is going to inflate more. So the procedure for this experiment is going to be, first, in an empty PET bottle, we're going to put 100 milliliters of vinegar. I recommend using a kitchen measuring cup so you can guide by pouring 100 milliliters, and the measuring cup will tell you how much is 100 milliliters. That is here. After you put your 100 milliliters of vinegar inside the measuring cup, we're going to place 2 tablespoons of baking soda inside the balloon. Then we're going to place the neck of the balloon at the entrance of the bottle, preventing obviously the baking soda from falling into the vinegar. I recommend before doing this step, I recommend stretching the balloon because when you place the ring inside at the entrance of the bottle, the neck of a balloon will be longer, and it will prevent from the baking soda from falling easily inside the bottle. So after you place the ring of the balloon at the entrance of the bottle, now you're going to straighten the balloon so the baking soda is poured into the bottle. And finally, you're going to observe what happens. And finally, we're going to repeat these steps again by using another bottle, but with the difference that instead of pouring 2 tablespoons inside the balloon, we're going to put 4 tablespoons inside the balloon. This is because we need to see the change if it changes anything in the experiment.
Dos horas después. Mucho más tarde.
El antiguo narrador se cansó de esperar y tuvieron que contratar a uno nuevo.
Tres horas después.
¿Puedes hacerlo de una vez? Se me terminaron los carteles.
So after doing our experiment, we can observe that a bottle in which we pour 2 tablespoons of baking soda released little gas the minute that our balloon inflated a little bit, while in the bottle in which we pour 4 tablespoons of baking soda, we can observe that it released more gas than the other bottle, which made the balloon to inflate more than the other bottle. So my hypothesis was correct. If we pour more tablespoons of baking soda inside the bottle, the balloon will inflate more. I can relate this experiment with the Gay-Lussac's law of gas because in the 2 bottles we pour the same amount of vinegar, 100 milliliters, and the amount of tablespoons of baking soda is more in one bottle than in the other. So depending on the amount of tablespoons of baking soda we pour in the bottle, it will release a certain amount of hot air to the balloon, which the pressure of the hot air will make the balloon inflate.